While living in a world that is full of chaos, it is necessary to dream since dreams can sometimes become reality. And right now, the hopes and desires of every single person who has XRP Ripple can be realized. Because XRP Ripple is positioned for trillions of dollars of investments, all with the same goal, which is to take over the financial world, the CEO of Ripple himself is hopeful about the future of the cryptocurrency that bears his name. It is for this reason that every single expert believes that the current time is the final opportunity to get XRP coins at such a low price. One thing is certain: you are not prepared for this. Make sure you don't miss a single second of it. I hereby defer. Despite the fact that cryptocurrency trends are always shifting like the tides, there is one digital asset that appears to be defying the odds and navigating its own mysterious path across the turbulent waters of the market. In spite of the fact that XRP is frequently regarded as one of the cryptocurrencies with the worst performance, its supporters continue to maintain their steadfast faith. XRP is basically one of the cryptos that has performed the worst in the globe, according to the bearable bull, who is expressing opinions that are frequently shared by many people. On the other hand, why does the conversation continue to exist in the face of this harsh reality? The reason for this is not that it is not performing well, rather, the answer comes in the fact that its story is quite complicated. XRP supporters are unwavering in their confidence, imagining a future in which the cryptocurrency's promise is completely realized, despite the fact that its performance on the trading floor may be described as lackluster. Even while the price may not be skyrocketing to new heights, people who have faith in the technology that lies beneath it and the vision that it represents still have a long way to go before reaching their destination. This resiliency is not only a matter of blind faith, rather, it is a profound conviction in the principles of XRP and the environment that it aspires to revolutionize. To what extent, then, do talks concerning XRP continue to take place, even in the face of opposition? Due to the fact that beyond the surface-level measurements is a narrative that only a select few actually comprehend. This is a story about creativity, disruption, and the conviction that, despite the instability that exists in the cryptocurrency world, there remains a glimmer of hope for a better tomorrow. Even though the bears may laugh at its performance, the XRP community continues to be unfazed. They are navigating the rough waters with a tenacious resolve, which is motivated by the idea that there will be a future in which XRP shines. However, a question arises in the midst of the seeming difference between the performance of XRP and the continuous positivity of its followers. What is it that inspires such unflinching optimism? Is there a particular factor that is responsible for this bullish sentiment that is not going away? A riveting investigation into the untold story of XRP, a narrative that goes beyond simple price charts and delves deep into the core of innovation and possibilities, is where the answer can be found. There is not a single moment of this enlightening adventure that you will want to miss out on. Among the cacophony of voices that are present in the cryptocurrency arena, there is one that stands out with a promise that reverberates down the hallways of traditional finance. The cryptocurrency known as XRP, which is issued by Ripple and is frequently referred to as the bridge currency or the digital asset for payments, occupies a special place in the constantly shifting landscape of cryptocurrencies. To put it simply, the primary objective of XRP is to find a solution to a gigantic issue that has been plaguing the banking sector for decades: liquidity. The imaginative CEO of Ripple, Garlinghouse, presents a clear picture of this dilemma in his speech, suggesting that there is a great deal of potential for the creation of value in XRP if we collaborate with the system to find a solution to this problem, and if we are able to find a solution to that problem at scale, which is a problem that is measured in the trillions of dollars. These lines reflect the heart of the mission that XRP is trying to accomplish, which is to free up the massive reservoirs of capital that are now being held captive by inefficient cross-border payments and liquidity management. It is really difficult to overestimate the significance of this. Considering that banks are expected to hold a total of $27 trillion in liquidity, the potential for XRP to facilitate the release of this wealth is nothing short of amazing. An exciting vision is ignited by Garlinghouse's declaration. This vision is one in which XRP surpasses its current position and ascends to a market cap of $27 trillion. This would be a momentous achievement that would transform the financial landscape as we know it. Imagine what it would be like if XRP were to become the central component of the XRP ledger DeFi, which would make it possible to conduct transactions across international borders in a way that is fast and efficient like never before. It is possible that the ripple impact of such a revolution would cause shockwaves to travel across the world of finance. With the goal of creating the groundwork for a future in which traditional obstacles are eliminated and financial inclusion is a reality for everyone. In contrast to other cryptocurrencies, what distinguishes XRP from them? The technology and the potential of the market are not the only factors to consider. Ripple's unwavering commitment to bridging the gap between traditional finance and the digital domain, as well as its strategic relationships and regulatory compliance, are the focal points of this particular discussion. In accordance with what Garlinghouse himself claims, we are going to keep investing in order to guarantee that XRP will have a use case that is becoming increasingly transparent over time. The primary objective of the existence of XRP is to revolutionize the manner in which monetary transactions take place across international borders, so ushering in a new era of global trade and financial emancipation. Speculative fervor and the figures that appear on a screen are not the only things that matter. It is about releasing the full potential of digital assets in order to build a financial ecosystem that is more accessible and effective for everyone. And with Ripple at the forefront of the movement, the prospects for the future of XRP have never been more promising. But Ripple's goals go well beyond merely expressing themselves in words. Currently, a master plan is being developed behind the scenes. This plan is a strategic roadmap that has the potential to completely transform the structure of global banking. Not only is Ripple's proposal to revolutionize the world of cross-border payments a pipe dream, but it is also a program that is both cunning and sophisticated. It is a strategy that has been methodically constructed, and it is actually producing measurable outcomes. This is not only a matter of conjecture. The fact that it is a reality that cannot be denied calls for attention. It's not simply a bunch of hoopla. It is an extremely bullish indication that you just cannot afford to ignore the fact that it is present. Keep an eye out. It would be a shame to miss out on even a single insight. Both Ripple and Swift are considered to be two of the most influential companies in the field of international payments. Their methods couldn't be more different from one another, despite the fact that both wish to make international transactions easier to complete. In order to better understand what differentiates Ripple from other solutions, let's investigate the distinctions between the two. Swift has been the dominant player in the field of international money transfers for a considerable amount of time. Swift is a messaging network that was established in the 1970s and functions well. Banks and other financial institutions are given the ability to communicate and carry out transactions across international borders. The historical infrastructure of the company, on the other hand, is plagued by inefficiencies, such as long processing times, expensive fees, and a lack of transparency. Ripple, the disruptor that is ready to revolutionize the status quo, has presented itself. Ripple Payments is the next generation of global transactions, connecting users to a decentralized network using a single link. It is the next development of global transactions. Customers only need to sign up once to use Ripple, and they will immediately have access to more than 70 distinct payout markets. Simplifying the payment process and doing away with the requirement for various interfaces with other systems, RippleInit, the underlying technology that Ripple uses, is what genuinely differentiates it from other services. According to the observations of a perceptive observer, I believe that we have reached a stage in our journey where individuals ought to be able to acknowledge that Swift is making use of Ripple's technology. In point of fact, the seismic shift that is currently taking place in the financial industry is highlighted by Swift's adoption of RippleInit through Finastra's Fusion Total Messaging for Swift GPI. What is it about Ripple that makes it superior to Swift? It's not complicated at all. Efficacy in terms of both time and money, as well as openness. The blockchain-based solution that Ripple offers allows for transactions to be carried out in a matter of seconds rather than days, and for a fraction of the cost of more conventional ways. Furthermore, Ripple's native digital asset, XRP, functions as a bridge currency, which significantly reduces the amount of time required for settlement and unlocks liquidity on a worldwide scale. Therefore, Ripple is a symbol of the future of international payments, a future in which borders are no longer impediments and financial inclusion is a reality for everyone. Swift may have been the industry standard for decades, but the fact that it is dependent on antiquated infrastructure makes it susceptible to upheaval. Ripple has emerged as the clear frontrunner, ready to transform the global financial landscape for years to come. This is because the tide is shifting in favor of innovation.